What if a single drop of venom could end everything? Across deserts, jungles, and swamps, beauty hides a lethal secret. This is Roar and Wings, and today, we re-entering the Serpent's lair, where the deadliest snakes on Earth reign with silent precision. Look closely, the intricate pattern of scales, the unblinking stare, the flick of a forked tongue tasting the air. These aren't just animals, they are masters of survival, armed with one of nature's most sophisticated weapons, venom. It's a biological marvel, a complex cocktail of proteins and enzymes evolved over millions of years. But why is it so effective? Venom isn't just one thing. It's a library of toxins, each with a specific job. Some are hemotoxins, targeting the circulatory system, causing catastrophic bleeding or clotting. Think of the Russell's viper, whose bite can make blood vessels spring leaks throughout the body. Then there are neurotoxins, the specialty of cobras and mambas. These toxins attack the nervous system, shutting down communication between the brain and muscles. They paralyze their victims, stopping their breathing with terrifying efficiency. A single bite from a king cobra can deliver enough neurotoxin to fell an elephant. But venom is just one part of the story. The delivery system is equally brilliant. Look at these fangs. Vipers possess long, hollow fangs that fold back against the roof of their mouth. When they strike, it's like a pair of hypodermic needles injecting their lethal payload deep into tissue. Cobras, on the other hand, have shorter, fixed fangs. They don't just bite. They often hold on, chewing to ensure a full dose of venom is delivered. Each species has perfected its own method, a testament to the relentless pressures of evolution. Now, let's venture into their hunting grounds and witness these strategies in action. The world of snakes is a world of patience and explosive power. First, we have the ambush predators. The gaboon viper is a master of this technique. Covered in a mesmerizing geometric pattern of browns, purples, and pinks, it becomes invisible on the forest floor. It can lie motionless for days, even weeks, waiting for the perfect moment. Its body is a coiled spring, and its strike is one of the fastest in the animal kingdom. The unsuspecting prey, be it a rodent or a small antelope, has no idea it's walking into a trap until it's far too late. Contrast this with the relentless pursuit hunters, like the black mamba, named not for its skin color, but for the inky blackness inside its mouth. The mamba is a creature of pure speed. It doesn't wait for its meal to come to it. It actively hunts, slithering through the African savanna at speeds up to 12 miles per hour. When it corners its prey, a bird, a lizard, or a small mammal, it strikes repeatedly, injecting its potent neurotoxic venom with each bite. The chase is swift, the end is decisive. It's a display of athletic prowess and lethal intent. And then there's the art of deception. The rattlesnake uses its famous rattle interlocking segments of keratin at the end of its tail as a warning. It's a sound that commands respect, a clear signal to stay away, but some snakes use lures. The spider-tailed horned viper of Iran has a tail tip that looks uncannily like a spider. It wiggles this lure, drawing in insect-eating birds. As the bird swoops in for what it thinks is an easy meal, the snake strikes. It's a brilliant, if sinister, form of mimicry. The green tree python and the emerald tree boa, though living oceans apart, have both evolved a similar strategy as juveniles. They have bright yellow or red tails, which they twitch to attract small lizards and frogs. It's a classic example of convergent evolution, where two unrelated species develop the same solution to the same problem: how to get dinner. These hunting styles, ambush, pursuit, and deception, showcase the incredible diversity and adaptability of snakes. They aren't mindless killers, they are highly specialized predators, each perfectly tuned to its environment. Of course, with such deadly capabilities comes a fearsome reputation. For centuries, snakes have been symbols of evil, deceit, and terror in myths and legends around the world. We fear what we don't understand, and the snake's silent movement and sudden, fatal strike tap into our deepest primal anxieties. From the serpent in the Garden of Eden to Medusa with her head of snakes, they are often cast as villains. But what's the truth behind the myth? Are they really the cold-blooded monsters of our nightmares? The reality is far more complex and, frankly, far more interesting. Snakes are not malicious. They don't hunt humans. A snake's venom is a precious resource, metabolically expensive to produce. They would much rather use it to secure a meal than waste it on a defensive bite against a creature they caught and eat. Almost every snake bite on a human is a defensive act, a last resort when the snake feels cornered and threatened. They give plenty of warning when they can the hiss of a cobra. The rattle of a rattlesnake call messages that say, "I'm here. Leave me alone." Furthermore, these deadly creatures play a vital, irreplaceable role in their ecosystems. As mid-level predators, they are a crucial link in the food chain. They control populations of rodents and other small animals, which, if left unchecked, could decimate crops and spread disease. A world without snakes would be a world overrun with pests, leading to agricultural collapse and ecological imbalance. They are not a plague upon the land, they are the guardians of its health. Even their venom, the very thing that makes them so feared, holds the key to saving human lives. Scientists are now studying the complex proteins in snake venom to develop powerful new medicines. A compound from the Brazilian pit viper's venom led to the development of ACE inhibitors, a class of drugs that have saved millions of lives from hypertension and heart disease. Venom from other species is being researched for its potential to treat strokes, cancer, and chronic pain. In the snake's deadliest weapon, we are finding our most profound cures. So the next time you see a snake, perhaps you can look past the fear, see it for what it truly is, a masterpiece of evolution, a silent hunter, a crucial balancer of ecosystems, and an unlikely source of healing. They are not monsters to be destroyed, but powerful and beautiful creatures to be respected and understood. To understand power, sometimes you must face the creature that wields it in silence. Thanks for joining us in the Serpent's Lair. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Roar and Wings, and ring the bell so you never miss an adventure into the wild heart of our planet. See you next time.